want to make one thing abundantly clear to the public, particularly YouTubers, especially a set of YouTubers that I've seen. The First Amendment does not give you the privilege to interfere with a police officer. A police officer can choose not to be filmed, just like any other person has that right. In order for me to become a police officer, I can handle this. I can handle people auditing the First Amendment. But the First Amendment doesn't need to be audited. And we don't need you in personnel-only spaces. And we don't need you interfering with an officer, right? Now, again, I am not a police officer. I am not an authority of the law whatsoever. I don't have a law degree. I spent a short time as a paralegal. However, I possess the same resources you do and can read the Constitution and don't see anywhere in the First Amendment that it's okay to breach any other law in code, in public law, just by going with the fundamentals. Just like in the same way as, like, right? Like if you're a doctor, you can't go, oh, an old document says I can take an ice pick and perform a lobotomy on somebody by sticking it up their nose because an old document says so. No, a new document says that you cannot do so. So while people understand the Constitution as like set in stone, it's an old document. I really do think it needs to be replaced because it was written in the days of slavery. And I think that the people who use it for things like that, just to bend it their way, lack an understanding of law itself, are ignorant in general, and are like the people that are the Constitution was written by, or people that are in the club who feel they deserve to fuck with everybody, interfere with everybody, so I'm not talking about the police audits which make live commentary about how officers perform or what they do. I'm talking about like the dude who's there because he can be there. Okay, I have the right to have a cell phone here, so therefore I'm here. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm just letting you know, if you don't want to keep people like me from being the police who would prevent crimes and protect you and help you exercise those rights of yours in a better way maybe, then maybe stop doing that, right? Of course, you have your rights, you can do whatever you want. I'm just a random guy on the internet. But I've seen my career destroyed in various ways and myself held back from what I want to achieve. And if I have the authority to prevent you from doing so in person, it could get quite ugly. Police do have the authorization to use deadly force if necessary, particularly in regard to a felony. Another right in the Constitution. Well, it says in the Constitution, I can kill you with a weapon as a result of your committing a felony in front of me. So, even though I don't know if interfering with a police officer is a felony, I should look that up. I'm just suggesting that people, particularly right-wing people, because most of them are right-wing people that hide behind the guise of being left-wing, whereas I'm left as fuck. And that, I believe, what I just said, is the left position. Besides law, morals also go into this, and you need to have them. If you don't have them, well, then the law will also prevail. talked for long enough about this. It's late at night. It's just something keeping me up, bothering me. For whatever it's worth, there it is. And I also don't recommend people trifle with this face, the person having this likeness, myself. I don't suggest anybody in the public, in general, in this city especially, trifles with the individual speaking. I'm just saying.